Hey guys, it is Erica and welcome back to my channel. I'm here at the hospital about to go in and do my interview. I was at home this morning and I filmed a chit chat, get ready with me on this whole look that I'm rocking today and my outfit and all that jazz. I didn't have any shoes, so I had to go by Walmart to get some shoes. And I'm not gonna lie, they're not like, I'll take them off, they're not really like the traditional like going to an interview shoe. Like they look like these, but like I thought they were so cute, and I'm like, I'm not the traditional person. I figured if I was gonna spend $12 on some shoes, I wanted to wear them again, so I didn't want to go all out with the interview shoe or the heels or anything like that, because I'm probably never gonna wear that again. But so I'm here at the hospital. It is 1:03. My interview is at 2, so I am super duper early. I needed time to freak out. I tell you guys that all the time. I really did. This time I was super excited to come interview. I don't know why. Like I had practiced what I was gonna say, not even exactly what I was gonna say, but just kind of a generalization of things to get into my mind. So when they asked me a certain question, certain things would like pop up in my mind and I would know how to answer it. So yeah, so I am very, very nervous, honestly. I was excited, like I said, but like the closer that I got to the hospital, the more nervous I became. And now I'm kind of like just slowly freaking out. I haven't eaten anything all day. When I have stuff to do, it's really hard for me to eat. So like as soon as I get out and I can relax, I'm probably gonna pass out because I'm so hungry. But I went to Walmart, I got my shoes, I got some mints, of course, I got gas in my car, and yeah, so I'm just sitting here. Like I said, I'm super nervous. One, I'm just nervous to interview and go in there and to see everybody again, because like I said, I have really bad anxiety, and like it just makes me very nervous to have to go see everybody again. And then number two is because I don't know how the interview is going to go, because if you guys don't know, nowadays people are looking more toward a panel interview. So not just you one-on-one with your supervisor or whoever. It's like you and like 6 other people, and each person has to ask you a question. And hospitals have been really moving toward this panel type interview. So they didn't say that I was getting a panel type. They just told me that I was going to have a interview with the manager, and like I said, I know who the manager is, but they didn't say like the manager and friends. Like they didn't say that, or that I was gonna have to do the panel type interviews. So hopefully, because they do know me and they've seen my work and stuff, that it's just gonna be an interview with the manager and not with everybody else. And if it is with everybody else, I just gotta deal with it because I'm here now. I'm not going home. But yeah, super duper 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 nervous right now. So like I said, it's 1:05 right now. My interview is at 2 o'clock, so I'm debating when I want to go in. Do I want to go in a half an hour? Do I want to wait until like maybe I'll go at like 1:40 or something, and I'll just sit here and like relax and just pray or something? I don't know. I'm just super nervous, but I've had plenty of, like, I guess you could say, practice. Kaiden's nurse came over yesterday and interviewed me and like did like a fake interview. I always tell you guys that Kaiden has a nurse, but like nothing's wrong with Kaiden. But when I was pregnant with him, after I was like really sick, and the nurse would come over and check on me and stuff like that, and then she is Kaiden's nurse until he's 3 years old. So she's been absolutely amazing. She comes and checks on him developmentally, and then she checks on me and all types of stuff, and she's just super supportive of everything. So she's prayed for me already, and she came over. It wasn't even our time to like really have our meeting, and she came over to do a practice interview and give me some tips and all types of stuff. And then when I woke up this morning, she had written me out a prayer, and she was super sweet about it. And then my aunt, like I said, is here, and she prayed, my grandma prayed, everyone has prayed for me and just told me, you got it, just go in there, don't be nervous, and just gave me some tips and stuff. So if you guys want me to do like a formal how to rock your interview type of video, let me know in the comment box down below, because I've had a lot of practice doing like mock interviews. I've had interview courses throughout my training and all those things, so I think I'm gonna do well, and I think I'm pretty good at the whole interview process and what they're looking for and what they're not looking for. And yeah, I think I could do a good job on that type of video for you guys. So if you guys are interested in something like that, definitely let me know down in the comment box down below. But it's now 1:07. So I don't know, I think I might go ahead and end the portion of this vlog right here and just kind of zen out for a second and get ready to go in there. I'm kind of debating whether I want to go in and talk to some people, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how it looks, because I've been there for a whole year, so I do know people there. How would it look for me to go talk to the ultrasound techs before I have my interview, or go talk to the high-risk pregnancy person before I have my interview? Will it look bad on my part? That I'm not sure of. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in around the 1:40 mark and then just go in there, and if I happen to see somebody, I'll stop and say hi, but if not, go straight to her office. And just, I want to make sure that I'm early. I want to make sure that I'm not just on time. I want to give a good impression. So yeah, so this morning I took my shower, I did all this jazz. Like I said, I filmed a chit chat get ready with me video. I put on baby lotion instead of fragrant lotion, and I did not use perfume. I want to smell baby fresh, but I don't want to use perfume because I know a lot of people have allergies, and they tell you that a lot of times don't go in there smelling like a bucket of perfume. You kind of just want to go in there and look very natural and very put together, I guess you could say. So like I did my whole makeup look today. You probably have watched it already. If you guys are subscribed, if you have your notification bell on, you've probably seen it already. But I went for a very natural, sun-kissed look. You can't really see as much of it right now, but it's very natural. I'm not even wearing any type of lip product on my lips. Just, I licked my lips, put some lip gloss on. I'm starting to crease a little bit because it's hot outside, and like I said, I have very oily skin. But overall, it's a very natural look, and then my outfit is very natural as well. So that's it for the talking right now. I'm gonna try to calm down, and then I'll be back, and hopefully it'll be a great interview. Okay, you guys, so the interview went really well. I'm totally done with it. I'm actually in the parking lot about to get myself some dinner because I'm starving, like I told you guys. It's 3:55. The interview was about an hour long, I would say, because it had a lot of different components and parts to it. So basically, I didn't have to do like a panel, but I did have to do what's called a peer review. So I went in, and like the tech that I'm used to working with and the supervisor did the first interview, and basically they were like, I don't know why we have to do this, but we have to kind of go through the motions and everything. And then they discussed like how they would train me, how long they think it would take to train me to be in that full-time slot, and they kind of came up with 6 weeks, and just kind of talked about what it was that I needed to work on and everything like that. I'm sorry, my mouth is so dry right now. And just everything, it was okay. It was kind of hard because yeah, okay, whatever. But it was pretty hard because the questions that I prepared for them to ask, they really did not ask me. It was a list of maybe 10 questions that they had to ask, like HR told them they had to ask. So one of the questions, honestly, I stopped and I was like, give me a second, I need a second. And she started laughing because I'm like, I can't even think of anything right now. And I'm just like out of breath, and I'm hungry, and I'm talking really fast, and I'm dying right now. So one of the questions was something around the lines of, give me an example where you had to implement a change, how did you do it, and something like that. I couldn't think of anything. So I was like, give me a second. And then I was like, something as simple as the linen. And I was like, well, sometimes we only have one sheet, and I implemented the change to just call housekeeping. A lot of times we just wait for housekeeping to show up, and we end up like not having what we need. But if we call housekeeping ahead of time, then we're always stocked, and we always have what we need. And like, she was like, oh, that's a good answer. And I was like, really? Because I feel like that sucked. But they really enjoyed my answers. I feel like I gave really good answers, especially the ones concerning teamwork and availability and things like that. Like I said, if you guys want a more formal video on like interview process and like some of the questions, if I can remember the questions that they asked me, I'll give you those, as well as a lot of tips and tricks and hacks and stuff. So if you guys would enjoy that, make sure to tell me in the comment section. But this little white cast across my lip from like bad lip gloss is really kicking my butt right now. Like, it's really getting on my nerves to see it in the camera, but I can't get rid of it right now. So yeah, so basically she was just telling me that they kind of just had to go through the motions, and that she's going to tell HR to give me an offer, which is great, and I just basically have to deal with HR and accept the offer, and then I'll be in there. So I'm super duper excited. But then I had to go through the peer review process, which is just 2 people sitting next to each other had to like interview me again, kind of like asking me the same question 5 different ways, and just asked about availability, asked about give me a tough situation that you had to deal with at work, and how did you handle it, and just different questions like that. And when the girls saw that it was me, they were like, I thought you already worked here. Like, when they read my name, they're like, I don't even understand why you're here. Like, why didn't they just hire you? So, like, that was really nice. And they had an x-ray student there who was like, you have a great personality, and I would let you ultrasound me. And, like, they were just super sweet. So, I really appreciate all of the, like, just encouraging words and stuff like that. So, now I'm about to get my dinner, head back to the house, let them know how it went. But I'm telling you guys, I feel like the interview went great. I gave the best answers that I could think of, and basically it was kind of just like a welcome back, and she was kind of like, welcome to the team, I hope everything goes well with you in HR, because she tells them to send me an offer, but her part in it is over. All she can do is say, I like her, send her an offer. But oh, that's what I was going to tell you guys. 5 other people actually did apply for the job, but they only interviewed me. So I thought that was amazing. There's like 5 other people applied. Maybe they'll go more for the PRN position, but for the full-time position, they only interviewed me. So I thought that was very sweet. And they're just putting like the other ones weren't worth interviewing because they're like all newcomers in a way. Like they're all graduating from school, and you've been here for a year and you kind of know where everything's at, the protocols, all this type of stuff. So it was really nice to hear that through all 5 people, they decided to go ahead and interview me. So that was nice. And yeah, so now I'm waiting for a call from HR to give me the job offer and give me an amount and see if I need to counter offer or accept or whatever, and then I will start working. And I'm totally freaking out, to be very honest with you guys. Tomorrow's gonna be kind of like a life planning day. I do this thing ever so often where I just get out my computer and I kind of like plan my life. I want to be a doctor, so I got to plan the classes that I need to take, the time it's going to take me, and all these types of things. So now it's time for me to discuss with myself how this job is going to conflict with me going to med school, because that's my overall goal in life. So I can't let this job get in the way of that. Even though I want to work and I want to have money, that's more important to me. Of course, I'm not going to quit the job. I just barely even got it right now. But I need to discuss with myself, is there any courses that I can take online? Is there a certain days that I want to dedicate to taking courses, just in case they do need me during the weekdays? Just kind of negotiate with myself about money and finances and what I need to get to where I need to go. And I think it's really important for you guys all to do that ever so often. Like if you're reaching for a goal or something, sit down and like think about it. Write down the classes you need to take. Write down the questions, like anything that you need to do. Like I like to write down the classes I need to take, how long it's going to take me. I like to think about, is this job conflicting with me on these certain days? Maybe can I dedicate Tuesdays and Thursdays to taking courses and let my tech know that I can't do anything for you guys on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but if you need me Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, that's okay. Like just kind of just talk to myself and figure things out, because I need everything to start going forward with school. And I already have some classes right now that I'm signed up to take that'll pretty much take every single day of the week. And right now I can't do that, especially with me starting training. And I honestly can't afford $15.66, I think is how much they cost. I'm going to probably have to withdraw from those. And I don't want to be set back that much. So it's just going to take a lot of thinking and planning on my part. But that is it for this vlog. I did amazing in my interview. It went amazingly well. Thank you guys so much, as always, for being with me and riding it out with me. And I'll see you guys in my next vlog.